Hey, folks! Let's catch up on the latest happenings at Man United, shall we? But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and share it around to show us some love. There have been rumours swirling around that the Toffees are eyeing goalkeeper Tom Heaton. It seems like the Merseyside team is preparing for the possibility of having a shy goalkeeper if Jordan Pickford moves on. It's still unclear whether Erik Ten Hag would consider letting another keeper leave with De Gea being out of contract. The arrival of Mason Mount is set to lift the spirits in the Man United locker room. Signing the English international will undoubtedly strengthen the squad. It will be interesting to see how the former Chelsea star will fit into the starting 11, whether in a central midfield or wide position, with Marcus Rashford playing more centrally in the final third. Man United is looking to make a bid for Moises Caicedo this summer. With Brighton seeking around £80 million for the player, Erik Ten Hag will have to offload some players to raise funds. Chelsea has already sold many of their players, so they'll have money to spend this summer. While Man United is trying to raise funds for a rebuild this season, there are rumours that Erik Ten Hag has put Harry Maguire and Jadon Sancho up for sale. Maguire joined United for £80 million, while Sancho was acquired for £73 million from Dortmund. With Old Trafford trying to finalise the deal with Mason Mount, even a £60 million payout would consume the funds they have to bring in a striker. Ten Hag hopes to find buyers for the two players he considers surplus to requirements. Man United thought they had practically sealed the signing of Kim Min-jae, only to see the player decide to reach an agreement with Bayern Munich. The team from Old Trafford has made it clear who their targets are this summer. Ten Hag will feel the need to act in accordance with these changes before seeing other clubs sign their top targets this summer. Despite a change of heart about the contract offered to David De Gea, the club doesn't rule out parting ways with the goalkeeper when his contract expires tonight. The club seems to be upping the stakes as they seek to recruit a new shot stopper this summer. Whether De Gea will be willing to stay on for that long remains to be seen. Barcelona, a club that prides itself on belonging to the fans, has reportedly rejected an approach from Man United bidder Sir James Ratcliffe. The billionaire offered between £2 and £3 billion in exchange for a 50% stake in the club. His plan was to renovate Camp Nou and help the club overcome its dire financial situation. Newcastle is looking to secure the signing of Scott McTominay as they seek to rebuild their team for the upcoming season. Having already acquired Sandro Tonali for £55 million, Eddie Howe's team still has a portion of their alleged £75 million budget remaining. They'll need to negotiate with Man United, who are demanding £30 million for the Scottish international, to make the deal work for them. The protracted transfer of Mason Mount from Chelsea appears to be finally confirmed. The player is scheduled for a medical at Old Trafford on Monday. Erik Ten Hag has finally secured the player he has been trying to persuade Chelsea to sell for some time. 21-year-old defender Ethan Laird has signed a contract with Birmingham City for an undisclosed fee. Having made just 2 appearances for the Red Devils, the young defender spent last season on loan at QPR. He will begin the next stage of his journey after signing a 3-year contract with the Championship side. David De Gea is in talks to join the Saudi Pro League team. If he agrees to the move, he will reunite with Cristiano Ronaldo once again. After going 190 games without conceding a goal in his 12 years at Old Trafford, it seems the Spanish goalkeeper has decided it's time to move on. Man United could lose out on FC Porto goalkeeper Diogo Costa. The goalkeeper is valued at £65 million by his club, and Mauricio Pochettino is eager to bring him to Stamford Bridge. With David De Gea out of contract and considering an offer from Al Nassr, Erik Ten Hag may face a tough search for a new number 1. David Moyes is considering a move for Harry Maguire, as he looks to strengthen his defensive options following Declan Rice's departure from the club. The only sticking point for West Ham is that the player is currently earning £190,000 per week at Old Trafford, a salary they cannot match. Moyes will have to persuade the defender to lower his wage expectations. Sheikh Jassim has privately questioned the investment made by the Glazer family during their tenure at the club. He believes that 20 years ago, Old Trafford was one of the best stadiums in the world. However, with no work done, it has fallen seriously behind a number of clubs in Europe. Sheikh Jassim feels that the current owners have drained the financial life out of Man United, and as a result, he is the right person to fix it. Inter Milan has received contact from Man United expressing interest in goalkeeper André Onana. The San Siro club is expecting an official offer from the Red Devils next week, which will be considered. Erik Ten Hag is eager to find a new number one with David de Gea out of contract at the club. While United has a growing interest in signing André Onana, Erik Ten Hag has identified another player he wants to bring in. The player in question is Justin Bijlow from Feyenoord. He sees the goalkeeper as someone who can challenge the current Red Devils shot stopper for his place. Bringing in two goalkeepers would add much-needed depth to the United team, something that Ten Hag is keen to do this summer. Manchester United has confirmed the departures of Marcel Sabitzer and Wout Weghorst. The Old Trafford team isn't interested in making either of the deals permanent. The Dutch striker failed to find the back of the net during his loan spell. Reports suggest that Chelsea and Brighton are in the final stages of negotiations regarding the transfer of Moises Caicedo. The two clubs have agreed on a fixed fee of £75 million and are now discussing additional terms. Caicedo is interested in a move to Stamford Bridge. Representatives of Dusan Vlahovic have informed Man United of the cost to acquire their player this summer. The signing of the Serbian striker would cost £77 million for the Old Trafford team. If there are sufficient funds, after signing Mason Mount, it could be the stumbling block for Erik Ten Hag. David de Gea will officially be out of a job at midnight tonight. While the Spanish goalkeeper prepares for his wedding this weekend, the request from United for him not to join another club seems strange. It's not exactly the wedding gift the veteran goalkeeper was expecting. It is believed that Man United's first offer for André Onana is £38 million plus add-ons. The Inter Milan goalkeeper was one of the reasons why the club reached the Champions League final, only to lose to Manchester City. The price the Italian giants have in mind to part ways with their first-choice goalkeeper is unknown. David de Gea has been released by Manchester United but has been asked not to join another club. Sunsport can exclusively reveal that the Red Devils are effectively asking the player to wait if they fail to land a replacement. This has left the Spaniard in a state of limbo, unsure of his future. So, that's all the latest news from Old Trafford, folks. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Leave your thoughts and comments down below, and let's keep the discussion going. Until next time, take care and cheer for the Red Devils.